What is going on YouTube? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's Sandbox Survivor, and today I'm going to be showing you a quick and easy way to make money on Escape from Tarkov using the Interchange runs. So all you're going to need for this run on your character, don't mind that, and don't really mind that, is a Gratch with a flashlight, a knife, a scav backpack, an IFAK, if you can, a cheap vest, and obviously your container. I've only got an alpha, but lots of people have gammas and betas. An important thing to note about your Gratch, please make sure it has a flashlight on it so it's easy to see. Scav backpack is the cheapest of the larger backpacks, so take that. IFAK is good. Well, the only reason I got an IFAK is because I found it on a scav. In your Gratch, you want to take the top round in there and only one magazine, because if you're going to hit somebody, you want to be able to drop them boys pretty quick. And your whole goal is basically just to be the lightest boy you possibly can. 5.7 kilograms I weigh. Make sure your energy and your fluids is up. You don't need to take any of that in because this run should only take about 4 minutes. I will try and time it up in the corner. And you are basically going in and you are looking for all types of electronics. You're going to go to all the tech stores. This is sort of like a revised route of one of the other YouTubers. I forgot his name. It'll be up here in the corner. I think my route is better that I found. It's safer and it cuts a lot of the bullshit out. So if you did like this video, do give it a thumbs up. Comment down below what you liked and what you didn't like, and do remember to hit the subscribe button. Subscribe to the Sandbox Survivor for more content. So without further ado, let's show you the raid. You're going to want to try and do this on your PMC because Scavs is good. It is obviously you got a free weapon with it, and if you die then you don't lose anything. But you've got the essential stuff that you need on your PMC as well as the alpha container, so you've got some guaranteed loot if you get out. So that's why I'm going with the PMC over the scav in my opinion. Now another thing I want to mention is the time of day that you want to try and do these runs. You want to do them at night. Definitely do them at night. In the daytime you're much easier to spot. Much easier to spot. At night time it's very easy to sneak around, get the bits you need and get out real quick, so make sure you have it set to night time. So we have just got the best spawn possible for this map. We spawned right at the front of where we need to get into the main shopping mall. So you want to skip out all this area, you want to check your extract, which is hopefully Emacom. Yep, right at the top. Don't worry if you spawn anywhere else, I'll tell you all about how to get to the other extracts and the safest routes to take. So I'm going to show you how to get in. I am playing this in offline mode. It's mainly just to show you the routes. So I'll give you tips on the way how to deal with scouts and players. But the main thing with this run is speed. Speed is key. If you don't have the speed, you will not get out. Because you have no armor on basically. You're running around. You've got no means of really taking out high level players or scavs, or the main problem on this map, which is Killer, the little bastard. He will fry you in 2 seconds flat, and that's the problem that I have with, I think it's I've forgotten his name again. I'll just put it up in the top. So I'll just call it YouTube Geezer. The only problem that I have with his run is that it's a very high risk. The only reason he runs down, I'll link it down below so you can watch it and I'll show you what I mean. He runs down this corridor, and now this corridor is a the highest chance spawn rate of getting Killer, and the only reason he runs down here, which is a very long run with lots and lots of little rooms for you to get absolutely murked up by the one and only Killer, is to get into this here Kiba store, this tactical intervention system store that's got guns in it. It's got weapon parts, guns and all that jazz in there, so that's the only reason he goes in there. But to get in there, of course, you all know you need power, and without the power you're not getting in there, and half the time you spawn nowhere near the power station. So when you're doing these runs, like I said, you're going for speed, and this isn't really fast, this is really slow, so completely forget about this part. Obviously also running down here really puts you in a bad opportunity for players to come and murk you from upstairs, and you don't want that either. So when you're coming in, definitely come through this main doorway because it's open already. That's a good start, but come down this corridor instead. I know it's a small change, but it's a drastic change in the long run, because you're not going to get murked up so easy. So carrying on down here, we'll go to our first tech store, which is here. Ramasusan, I don't know how to say that. Ramasusan, something like that. So this is our first tech store, and this is the reason you need the flashlight, is for finding all the bits of loot. Sometimes it's quite hard to see. So there you go. You got the drill, lamps. Always pick up lamps because I'll show you all the stuff that's good for them sort of things at the end. Pick up basically everything you can find. Circuit boards, sell them. All this stuff is sellable on the black market. In the black market, the flea market. You got to look extra hard and make sure you don't miss things. Even bulbs. Pick up bulbs. All tech is good. Power supply, not very, not very good at selling, but also there's a little weapons crate on the floor here. Always check that because there's always a chance of a weapon spawning there. This time we were unlucky. So the next room to go into, I'm pretty sure I've got everything from in here. This isn't an amazing store to go to. The main store's upstairs. This is the next one, Texo. This has got a few good bits in it. Check all the shelves. This is what the flashlight is good for. It's quite hard to see without it. It does give away your position a little bit, so just remember how you're using it. Just make sure you're keeping an eye on how you're flashing it around, because people will see it really easily. There you go, some military cable that goes for about 30k. Wires, bulb, take all that stuff. It's all good shit. It's all good stuff. People take it. Okay, so this one wasn't as good as well. So you want to be looking out for the high-end stuff though as well. Things like Tetrises, graphics cards, G-phones. Oh, I nearly missed the military cable there. So that's already gas analyzers. They're not worth as much, but if you need to do some of the missions for therapists, they're quite useful. So let's move upstairs. So on this next floor is the next tech store. This is the main tech store, the biggest one, I'm pretty sure. Up here is a lot of good shit usually. Look at that graphics card. That's what you're coming in here for. Now stuff like this, you definitely want to be popping in your alpha container, just in case a sly boy comes along and takes your dick off and absolutely cripples you. You don't want to be the one to have to explain why you died without having your graphics card in your alpha container. That's a bit embarrassing. So pop that boy in your alpha container, get it secured. Look at that, second graphics card. See, all the loot's good up here. Circuit board, those things sell pretty nicely. Lots of people want the circuit board, so make sure you're taking them. With a couple of these shelves, you have to look up on the top shelves to get the good stuff. See, look at that. Just found another phone. Is it broken? It's broken. Still sells though. More military cable. See, this is where you have to sort your inventory out. To put all the singular slots elsewhere. Take the military cable. Actually, I've got 3 military cables now. This is good loot. This is what you want to be finding. All this sort of stuff. Don't worry, you can't pick that up. Broken LCDs, nice. Let's get some of these out. Put that out there. That's just headphones, I just said that. Anything else on this shelf? You have to press yourself up against it or jump. Oh, see, I'm sliding over it now. Nothing else on this shelf. Make sure you're checking it all though. Another PSU. Let's make some room for that bad boy. Yes. Right, see now it's getting to the point where I am actually completely looted up. Let's take this Nixer. You gotta take priority loot, if you get what I mean. Research the flea market a bit and find the things that sell the most. Look at that, third graphics card. I will get rid of the circuit board and the caps for this. Unfortunately I can't put that in my alpha container because I haven't got room and I'm not a rich boy and I'm not paying for a gamma container. So yeah, like I was saying, research the market a bit for what is the good shit, but I can tell you now, graphics cards are really good, the phones are good, these are pretty decent. Keep the bulbs, we'll get rid of the wires, none of these. All that sort of stuff is all the Gucci shit that you need. Tetris is obviously swappable for a Bitcoin. That Bitcoin can then be swapped for a MP7. You want that. So really, we've used up all of our time now. Most of it. We need to just get out of here because people would have heard you looting that tech store. And half the time there's also a bloody alarm going off in here. So you want to exit through the Ollie store. Obviously it's identifiable by being green, but if your backpack isn't already full or your inventory isn't already full, check all these little shelves because sometimes they have gas analyzers on them. I wouldn't say it's a priority to check these shelves as much. He said in his video Make sure you're checking these shelves for gas analyzers, but gas analyzers don't really sell for much, they're just useful for quests. Obviously if you're searching for gas analyzers, then by all means those shelves are good. These shelves is what holds the loot, I think, because like you get propane tanks and you get fuel canisters, all that good shit that you need. Because like propane tanks, if you're and all that sort of stuff, if you need them for your hideout, obviously keep them. But if you need to sell them, they sell 50k a piece. They do take up a bit of a bigger slot, but if you've got PSUs, I'd swap them out for PSUs. So there you go, propane tank, perfect example. I'd definitely swap that out for a PSU. Because PSUs are not worth as much. These back shells, look at that hose. I thought that was military cable. That's depressing. All around here, you'll find all that sort of stuff. I want to try and find you'll find motors back here as well. You can find a few of them. Keck tape. Take keck tape there, worth 30k. Get rid of the wires for that keck tape quickly. Yep. Now, yeah, I know I'm going through this slowly, but I just want to show you the loot opportunities. Once you know the loot spawns on this map very well, then you'll be going straight to them points and then getting straight out. I'm just going to slowly just to show you. Plexiglass, see, not worth too much actually. It's only 11k. You wanna get out. There you go, motor. Let's take that instead of a PSU. They're worth more. These are a really good form of loot, but this is why you need a flashlight, because it's quite dark without them. These middle desks, they have PCs in them. They're also searchable, and there's some far opposite offices over there you can check, but that's not very safe. So stick to this route I'm setting out, and this just basically leaves. So let's say we got enough loot now. Our inventory's pretty full. We want to get the hell out of here before somebody decides to come in and cap our asses. So let's get out of here. Just follow this back entrance, like he did in his video. I think his name's Pestilence, something like that. Go out this back door, the one that's open. Turn your flashlight off when you're out here, because the moonlight spotlight is bright enough for you to see. Run straight down this ramp. Just be careful of roof campers and all scavs out here. And you want to just run over to the Emacom checkpoint. Watch your stamina, because you want to be running. Try to get off the main road as well, because otherwise you'll end up getting capped by somebody with night vision. You get a lot of people running that, or thermal sights, things like that. Oh, do you mind? So you just take this road down. I mean, if you want to, you can loot a little box that's around here. No, it's not around here, it's around here. Not a priority really, but you can always check it, because it is a weapons box. Might have some attachments. Looks like it's got something good in it. Look at that. These are worth a lot. Oh, there you go, MP5. Perfect example of checking that. I'll get rid of the caps for this. You might be wondering why I'm not getting rid of the bulbs. You'll see why. Yeah, that can stay. Alright, now, yeah, like, that's another, like, just get to your bloody exit. I've got 3 graphics cards on me. You want to get out of them. Watch out for up there. I've had lots of experience with extract campers. But there you go. That is the run, and that should, realistically, if you're doing it like full speed, that should take you up like 5 minutes. If you're doing it full speed, just being careful with scavs and players alike. And as you can see, even though I didn't get any kills, I still got a lot of XP by, well, it's not a lot, but it's enough to not get you run through and it's still 1000 XP. Just by looting, you know, it's still a good form of XP as well. So the reason I told you to keep all the bulbs and stuff is because Mechanic has a lot of guns he likes to swap for random bits of shit, because he's weird like that. So Glocks, hard disk drives, 5 of them, they're not hard to come by. Magnets, not hard to come by. Wires and caps, come on, I found enough wires and caps in the raid to get one of them. Bulbs and D batteries, easy to come across. Circuit boards, G phones, come across them. Well, that Captain Price's hat, you know. Bitcoin, that's not that for that. Bulbs, like I said, like I nearly got enough bulbs there to get a Glock. Tape, 20 bits of tape, easy. WD-40 spawns on those back shells, another easy one. Not too sure about that one. Don't know where you get power banks from. These can spawn in toolboxes, and there's a toolbox in the those back shelving areas. No. This is the Bitcoin MP7 that I was on about, that you want to swap for the Tetris. So you swap the Tetris with the Bitcoin, and then you get the this thing right here. This very easy to come by, these parts. Not so much that. And this is another one. 2 military cables and three of those. Sorry. So these are all the sort of stuff that you want to be trading with, because over time, like I said, you'll get like a nice little accumulation of this stuff, and you'll be able to sell it on. Well, swap it out. So don't get rid of that stuff. But the other stuff you do want to put up in the market, because let's say, oh damn it. Okay, so a pack of sugar. That's also swappable for something. I don't know what. I forgot though. 2,000 on this, to her, and she's meant to like buy everything for the most, or most things for the most. So let's go on to filter by item, and you can see that she's ripping you off quite a lot there. So if you did find this tutorial useful, then please do give it a thumbs up and comment down below what you liked and what you didn't like. Remember to smash that subscribe button, subscribe to the Sandbox Survivor for more content, and I will see you in the next video. I hope you enjoyed. Stay safe, guys. Make sure you're not going out if you don't need to, and I will see you in the next video.